That is my motto, that is my policy.
When you appoint a coach, you don't interfere with him.
As far as interference is concerned, I think it's what I said earlier, that if you are a leader, you have to unleash talent at all levels. When you give someone a responsibility, you have to allow that person freedom to be able to deliver what you expect from that person. I should have a meeting with the coach to discuss, and if he wants my views, I will give him my views. But I don't have to be dictating to him what he must do in his job. Because otherwise, if he fails, what is it that I have done? Because you must also include yourself if he fails, because you're also part of the problem. So in all fairness, if you've given somebody responsibility, let him deliver. And if the person feels he wants your input,
He'll come to you.
then you come to you. But also there are forums that we use to discuss such things. So there's no need for me to be going there and interfering and so forth. So that is my motto, that is my policy as a leader.
That was Uchincha Kuluva in his heyday saying that he won't interfere with the coach. Sanbonani, good day. Remember to give it a like. Remember to subscribe. Fernando de Cruz, surely with coach Lokuzano chairman Utangega interfering coach, incoming coach from the 1st of July. Uzofika Fernando de Cruz. He'll be bringing his own goalkeeper coach. It looks like it won't be Kune, it won't be Aubrey Matiba. Don't go anywhere. I'll reveal exactly who the new incoming coach will be bringing as part of his technical team, Lapayana Goko, as a goalkeeper coach. And also, I'll be also revealing the wish list of the new coach, Fernando de Cruz. I'll tell you exactly which players are on his wish list. So we'll be talking about that transfer wish list, Fernando de Cruz. Before we get into all of that, let us watch this clip.
Very significant date as we celebrate the club's 56th birthday. It speaks to history, it speaks to heritage, but it also speaks to the future, to say that we've laid a great foundation and looking forward to the club growing from strength to strength.
56 is a very significant number. It not only adds up to the number 11, it is numbers 5 and 6, and there's a significance with those numbers. We also are a brand that is coming off of huge success and transitioning into a new future, into a youthful future. So 56 years is a journey that has been successful, beautiful, hard, tearful, painful, and iconic and amazing. And it's also representing a number of people that have been part of this journey and part of this family. It has a big significance. It is special, and for us it's another day of blessings and a day to be grateful and a day for gratitude.
God imagines the biggest dreams for us, and no one could have imagined what this would have been. When the chairman speaks about the story and you listen to the founding fathers and you listen to people who've been part of the journey, players and all who've contributed, as much as there was a dream, it's become bigger and even better, and I know it's going to grow to be even more.
I say congratulations to all of you, and let's pray to God that He gives us more strength as we continue on this journey. Let's hope that God bless us even more, because the people we represent are the people I think we should be looking at, the supporters. Without the supporters that we have throughout the country, and in fact it's not only the country and the continent itself. And you have to humble yourself sometimes and understand that what you are doing, as much as you end up getting your own gain as a player or as a contributor, for us is to understand what you do for the communities.
The majority of them are amazing. The majority of them are special. The majority of them have walked the journey with us. So the supporters are a big part of it, and it's dedicated to them. It's for them and it's about them, and it's a very, very special one.
We're all about family, and great to have Mom here as well, celebrating with all of us. You saw people with their children, you saw grandkids here, and it's the entire Chiefs family, staff family. Some players also bring their families into the village. That's what Chiefs is about, and that's what we're about as the family of football.
All right, so in the last one in Bonisile, Thierry Henry, adlala no Zlatan, King Zlatan, that was Zlatan taking a lie detector test. Yeah, guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the running FIFA World Cup in Bonile, Sweden? The game I enjoyed was between Sweden and the Netherlands, and I think the Netherlands are very strong. We saw Kaizer Chiefs going to the Netherlands for a pre-season tour last season, and this time they're going to Germany. They'll be playing the likes of Abu Mainz. They'll be playing the likes of Abu Borussia Dortmund. We saw Borussia Dortmund playing against Mamelodi Sundowns, getting that win over Mamelodi Sundowns. Good club, World Cup. However, I think Mamelodi Sundowns gave a good account of themselves in that game. So yeah, they played with flair, and they won the hearts of everyone there in the USA. And let's hope Bafana can do the same against South Korea. They can play with that South African flair, South African flavor. Bangabi defensive, bangahloniphi South Korea. We know that South Korea, abo Yunsun Park, I'm a legend from Banama player. Amahle adlala laphayana ku-Premier League, abo Yunsun Park. Yeah, so we can't fear them, we can't respect them. Yes, we have to respect them, but we cannot play with fear. We have to play our own game as Bafana. So what are your thoughts on World Cup, the World Cup that is currently running? I think Morocco is one African team that will go far again. Last edition, they reached the semi-finals. I think this time bazofika kuma quarterfinals at least. As Babonile bashaya Scotland, they're sitting on 4 points. Bane win against Scotland and that draw abayithole Portugal. So don't bet against Morocco. Fernando da Cruz currently with Morocco. So yeah, kodwa iyaphela ke contract yakhe njengoba sengishilo nge-30 iyaphela contract yaka Fernando da Cruz laphayana ku Morocco FA. He will be resuming his duties with Kaizer Chiefs after lapho. And what are some of his players? Well, who should they sign for him? Does he really have a wish list? But we know Gutama assistants work is Wafigi Lapana Churena, they're taking the players to the paces. I can reveal Oguti. He wants to bring Omar Harak. Omar Harak is currently the goalkeeper coach Lapana Morocco national team. He is currently at the World Cup. He has worked with Girona and also with the Getafe Lapano Spanish La Liga. That is Omar Harak. That probably will be Fernando da Cruz's goalkeeper coach. Swazvila Mahemhem, but Ibafona Ukfaga Utumele Kune. But guys, that is not true. Kune does not have the qualifications yet. However, as Obri Matiba, he has the qualifications, having previously worked with Kaizer Chiefs. So Matiba, it's more likely that if they don't get Harak, they will bring Matiba back on board. Lillepo, the rumors saying that Lillepo is going, they are not true. He is still contracted to Kaizer Chiefs until 2028. So Kaizer Chiefs holds the cards in terms of Lillepo, and if Ufunu Kamba, they have to buy him out of his contract. That is Claude Lillepo. I just want a video, and then we will talk about the incoming coach's wish list. Okay, ninen interested kuma legends bafethu, the Soweto Legends, Soweto Derby Yama Legends. It's going to be playing laphayana eBotswana. The Legends have landed eBotswana. I don't think it's going to be televised, but we'll be keeping track ku social media ukubona ukuthi iOrlando Pirates neKaizer Chiefs zidlale kanjani. Kuma Legends sibonile ama player aboyeye some of the legends. I have them on the. I put them on the screen for you. Both as Orlando Pirates legends and Kaizer Chiefs legends. Balaphayana eBotswana badlala a friendly game. I think it's a good initiative, keeping themselves busy after their playing career. Right, and then asikhulumeni ngayo ke in wish list. I don't know whether I wish list Kaizer Chiefs there or I wish list yaka Fernando da Cruz, but I see some big name players. Upili, he is in this wish list. Midfielder, Stellenbosch Upili, he is in this wish list. And then Mahlambi, Mahlambi having had a very good season with TS Galaxy, is also on this list. Yeah, as I've also indicated, Lucas Ribeiro Costa, former Mamelodi Sundowns, former player of the season, he is also on this list. Ribeiro Costa, having been relegated Lapayana in the Spanish third tier, he is a free agent. So if Kaizer Chiefs want to sign him, he is a free agent. However, they'll be facing a competition for Ribeiro. Rulani Mugwena's Al Hilal are also having registered interest in signing Lucas Ribeiro Costa. And the biggest name is probably been linked with Kaizer Chiefs. And I don't know, for the upteenth time now, angazi noma qiniso noma kuzoyenzeka noma angeke kwenzeke. However, now he is a free agent. That is Fiston Mayele. Simbonile laphayana. He helped the Pyramids to lift the CAF Champions League. In the Pyramids, their first ever CAF Champions League. Hopefully, we will see him donning the gold and black. And Kaizer Chiefs actually had the opportunity to sign him before he was signed by Nasreddin Nabi. That is Fiston Mayele. He is a free agent. So there are two free agents, two big name free agents, and Sayazi Kaizer Chiefs when it comes to free agents. Let's hope they'll be able to snap up Ribeiro. And Fiston Mayele is still one of the most lethal strikers on the continent, and they really need to get a goal getter. Also, Nigeza Flavio da Silva competition, and Fiston Mayele, I see he is also on that list. So 4 players on this list. Upili, I have the coach. I'll put them on the screen for you. Upili, Umahlambo, Ribeiro, Mayele. So those are the latest transfer news or latest transfer rumors involving Kaizer Chiefs. I'll keep it short and sweet for this one. Remember to give it a like. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.